Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Welcome to Vision India, Plan, Develop and Ascend, a platform dedicated to architect the blueprint of a Neo-India. It is my distinct honor to introduce Mr. Abhishek Mishra, Professor at IIM, former Minister of Skill Development Uttar Pradesh and former Minister of Legislative Assembly, to commence today's Creative Economy Summit. I would request Mr. Abhishek Mishra to please come up on stage. Thank you so much, sir. Can we have a big hand for sir, please?
Thank you very much. Good morning, Mumbai. Thank you. Can we do it once more? Good morning, Mumbai. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to this session on the dynamic interaction of creativity, the orange economy, and soft power. Across the world today, nations are realizing that it's not just manufacturing, it's not just technology, and traditional sectors like mining and natural resources that will give you an edge. Increasingly, values being created through ideas, imagination, and cultural expression. Together, what we like to call creative economy. This is what we also refer to as the orange economy, or an ecosystem where creativity, culture, design, food, expression, the media, technology, and business, increasingly entrepreneurship comes together to generate both economic opportunity, prosperity, and global soft power. Today, creativity is fueling innovation and culture is shaping identity. And when the two combine at scale, they become a powerful source of soft power. Soft power that is manifested across the world in multiple countries. If you give an example, you look at the United States soft power and how Hollywood has homogenized that culture across the world, the expectations, the food, the culture, the dress, the denim, everything there. If you look at exports from South Korea, today K-pop is worth more than $10 billion. UK alone exports about $125 billion of soft power. And India is expected to grow to about $100 billion of exports in the next 10 years' time. Today, we also command one of the largest manufacturing of movie industry. About 2,000 movies get made in India today. So this opportunity before us today is how policy, governments, academics, industry, professionals, and entrepreneurship works together to unlock that potential. And to do exactly that today, how creativity and culture become an asset for a country, we are here to discuss with our experts who will throw light on this and how India can traverse that journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our distinguished panelists to the stage. First, as you would have seen, this gathering is vibrant and live today with expectations, and now it's the time for lights, camera, and action. Please welcome our most respected Mr. Ritesh Deshmukh, a trio of talent and of Indian entertainment. As an actor, he brings stories to life. As a director, most welcome. As a director, he crafts unforgettable experiences. And as a producer, he's proven he's got the Midas touch, creating films that entertain and make box office magic. A true ambassador of the creative economy. He's a creative force that wears many hats. Please welcome a powerhouse performer and a true gentleman with his signature infectious smile, Mr. Ritesh Deshmukh. Thank you for joining us. Now I invite a very dear friend, a dear colleague, and a very respected name in academia in this country today, Professor Amit Karna from IIM Ahmedabad, whose work has significantly contributed to shaping conversations around innovation and policy, and whose perspective will help us connect academics, policy, and global influence. His interest lies in the area of strategy, innovation, and entrepreneurship. He is a faculty co-chair of Creative and Cultural Business Program at IIM Ahmedabad, a program that is designed to support and develop businesses and entrepreneurs working in the creative and cultural domain. Thank you so much for being here, for joining us here. I now request our Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri Rajiv Rai to please come on the stage to felicitate them and also give a welcome address for them.
I would not say good morning Mumbai, Suprabhat Bharat, good morning India, because this Mumbai is not only the capital of Maharashtra, this is the capital, financial capital of our country. और पूरे देश से लोग यहाँ आते हैं, देश की अर्थव्यवस्था, मुंबई और इकोनॉमी सब में अपना योगदान देते हैं. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my leader, behalf of party, on behalf of all of you, I welcome these two great dignitaries on dais. I don't need to introduce them, Abhishek has already done that. और जब हमने क्रिएटिव इकोनॉमी की बात सुनी सोची तो हमें वर्सेटाइल पर्सनालिटी देश में मिल गया. प्रोड्यूसर कहें, डायरेक्टर कहें, एक्टर कहें या इन्होंने अपने रील के से जो सटायर करते हैं, प्यार से मारते हैं, समझने वाले के लिए मैसेज क्रिएट हो जाता है. सो एंड देन वी हैव अ प्रोफेसर फ्रॉम IIM. होप सारे लोग इसको सुनेंगे. ये हमारा चौथा इवेंट है जब देश के नेता जुमलों में, झूठ में, नफरत में, पार्टी तोड़ने में, जोड़ने में, सरकार बनाने में व्यस्त थे. तो हमारे नेता सोचते हैं कि स्टार्टअप के लिए हम युवाओं के लिए, देश के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं. देन वी हैड स्टार्टअप, फर्स्ट इवेंट ऑन स्टार्टअप इन बेंगलोर. देन वी केम अप विद आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इन हैदराबाद. तीसरा इट वाज देयर इन भुवनेश्वर ऑन होलिस्टिक हेल्थ. और जैसा कि मैंने बोला कि फाइनेंशियल कैपिटल है, दिस इज द राइट प्लेस फॉर द समथिंग लाइक क्रिएटिव इकोनॉमी एंड मेनी मोर आर इन वेटिंग इन इंडिया, आउटसाइड द यूपी एंड इनसाइड द यूपी आल्सो. So let us welcome our guest. Hope you will have a great day. You will learn something from here, and certainly then you also start creating much in better way our economy. Thank you. Have a good day. Please come and take over.
Well, thank you for being here. It's a great honor that you both could find time for us. And the agenda is creative economy. And let me start with Ritesh, with you. You wear many hats, right? You've been an actor. You are an actor. You are a director. You're a producer. You're also very active on social media, which I think the entire country loves, along, with your better half. And I hope she's watching this someday. And, I'm sure the country would like to say that they probably love her more than what they love you. But please take that message back home as well. And which role is it that is closest to your heart? It might be a difficult question to discern, because I'm sure you traverse all of them and you do it so beautifully. The country loves you for that. We all are huge fans for that. But which role do you enjoy at the maximum?
First of all, good morning to everyone, and I just want to personally thank Akhilesh for inviting me to this wonderful event, Vision India. I think it's a great initiative to get various minds talking about various issues, and probably something from here could enlighten other minds, and that's a wonderful start. Yes, my journey has been a very different one. I am an architect. I started acting by chance. I never intended to be an actor. मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि मुझे एक्टर बनना है, और एक मौका मिला, मैंने वो ले लिया, क्योंकि कभी कभी जिंदगी में आपको ऐसे मौके आते हैं जो जिंदगी बदल से और दो राह पे होते हैं. It's a crossroad. You're not too sure whether you want to stick to architecture or try something new.
Right.
And I'm really glad. और मैं बहुत खुशनसीब था कि मेरे पिता उस वक्त महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री थे. मेरी माँ, मेरे परिवार ने कभी ये नहीं कहा कि अरे ये मत करो, यहाँ क्यों जा रहे हो. तो उन्होंने हमेशा ये कहा कि जो तुम्हें सही लगता है उस वक्त उसे आप कीजिए. तो ये बहुत बड़ी सीख थी मेरे लिए कि जब मैं आज बाप बन चुका हूँ तो मुझे भी जानना बहुत जरूरी है कि मैं अपने बच्चों पर अपनी आकांक्षाएं न थोपूं.
Follow your heart, follow your passion.
I think that's very important. So coming to the point, yes, I became an actor. एक्टिंग के 10 साल करने के बाद फिर मैंने फिल्में प्रोड्यूस करना शुरू किया. फिर 10 साल प्रोडक्शन के बाद 20 साल जब इस फील्ड में हुए, फिर मैंने डायरेक्शन की. दिस वाज a journey, a process.
Right.
Social media just happened during COVID.
Right.
But I just feel that when you ask me which is the role that I really enjoy, I really don't differentiate between any of these. I think I wake up every morning to do something today that I can do better than what I did yesterday. That's about it.
Right. You also have done a lot for the vernaculars. I think that's something which you've created a very, very strong positioning and niche for yourself as a brand, as a creator and a creative person there. So how did you get attracted towards the vernaculars? Because that was not something which was very big 20 years ago or even 10 years ago for that matter.
To just understand that the birth of the film industry happened here in Maharashtra, in Mumbai. A Marathi man, Dada Saheb Phalke, started this journey.
Right.
Having said that, of course, I'm not trying to make a divide here, but I guess people across India came and made this whole cinematic journey their own, and it started building. The reason why the headquarters of Indian film industry then was Mumbai. Then regional cinemas started developing, stronger industries started coming up, developing, even in Tamil Nadu or Karnataka. And to know that Telugu itself didn't have headquarters in Andhra Pradesh, then Hyderabad, up to 25 years ago.
Sure.
So they were producing their films back from Chennai. And then they were producing in Chennai but making films for Andhra Pradesh then.
Right.
So the whole thing is that when Hindi films started becoming bigger, the Marathi content started shrinking.
Right.
Because the priority, for example, if I take Andhra Pradesh or Tamil Nadu, the local language or the content that is consumed in their local language is their priority. So Hindi comes second, English will come third. Or whatever they choose, right? And similarly with Karnataka or Malayalam. But in Maharashtra, the first choice is Hindi.
Okay.
And the second choice is Marathi.
Okay.
And that started depleting in the middle years. But if you go to see Maharashtra population today, it's about Marathi speaking population could be 9.5, 10 crores, 11 crores, I don't know, somewhere like that, which is much more than what a Tamil Nadu or Andhra population is. So you have that many a language speaking population, and we are not making content for them, and that is a problem. And also what happens when you have films that don't do well. I'll just give you slight economics of Marathi film industry. ज़्यादातर I'm just mixing two languages so it's probably easier. ज़्यादातर मराठी फिल्में ना जब बनती है तो 3, 5, 6, 7 करोड़ में बनती है, और जबकि टिकट प्राइस में उतना फर्क नहीं है जब आप मराठी सिनेमा देखते हो और हिंदी सिनेमा देखते हो. तो बजट रिस्ट्रिक्शन की वजह से आप उस स्केल की फिल्में नहीं बना पाते हो जिस स्केल की शायद हिंदी या साउथ फिल्में आती है. फिर आपके पास उतने ही पैसे जब आप फिल्म देखना चाहते हो तो आपके पास चॉइस है, यार मेरे पास 200 रुपया है तो मैं 7 करोड़ की फिल्म देखूं या 100 करोड़ की फिल्म देखूं वाली, जो बड़ा स्केल है, जो बड़ा एक्शन, तो आपको उसमें ज्यादा मजा आता है। तो जब ये चॉइस आपके सामने होती है तो वो श्रिंक होना शुरू हो जाता है। बजट श्रिंक हो जाए, कलेक्शन नहीं होते, तो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट। सो दैट्स द टाइम जब मैंने प्रोडक्शन हाउस मैंने शुरू किया था, तब माय फादर वाज द पर्सन हु सेड दैट यू आर वर्किंग इन हिंदी, व्हाट अबाउट मराठी? सो आई स्टार्टेड मुंबई फिल्म कंपनी एज अ प्रोडक्शन हाउस एंड 11 साल हो चुके हैं, 6 फिल्में बनी है, सभी 6 फिल्में आज तक हमने मराठी में बनाई। हालांकि मैं हिंदी में काम करता था, लेकिन मुझे लगा कि अपनी भाषा, अपनी रीजन के लोगों के लिए ऐसी फिल्में बनानी चाहिए जो वो देख पाए, और शायद जिस बजट में फिल्में बनती थी उससे थोड़ा और ज्यादा। मैं ये नहीं कहता कि मैंने वो फिल्में हिंदी बजट के हिसाब से बनाई है, लेकिन मराठी की फिल्म के हिसाब से शायद उसमें ज्यादा खर्चा हुआ, ज्यादा स्केल देने की कोशिश की, क्योंकि जब ऑडियंस जाती है तो नहीं यार हमें ये फिल्म देखनी है, लेकिन अपनी भाषा में देखने का उसका एक अलग मजा है। ये चीजें हो रही है, लेकिन आई एम फीलिंग अ बिट डिटैच्ड कि यहाँ ये हो रहा है लेकिन किसी और की कहानी सुन रहा हूँ। मुझे ये कहना है कि ये अगर आपकी कहानी हो या आपके पड़ोस की कहानी हो तो ये कहना बहुत जरूरी है। इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट टू रिलेट दैट वे, एंड दैट इज द रीजन वेयर वी इंटेंडेड टू मेक फिल्म्स दैट आर प्रॉब्ली क्लोजर टू हार्ट। ऑफ कोर्स वी वर सक्सेसफुल इन मेकिंग probably few of the biggest hits in the industry, and we were unsuccessful at some times. So it was all a learning curve.
Part of life. Right. So you talked about how the economics could be a vicious circle in capturing what you really can afford to do and not afford to do. If you translate that to the bigger picture, to the Indian film industry as such, do you think the same logic and economic logic would apply to Hindi film industry today as well? Is it also in some ways, is that a feeling that it's also getting cornered out by other cinema, and maybe not Indian, maybe Hollywood, maybe others? So if I have the 500 rupees to spend, I would probably go and spend on a Hollywood movie which is even a larger scale. Do you think that logic is applying there as well? Or Indian film industry as a center and Bombay being the hub for that, do you think we are still in good waters there?
Logically we proudly speak that we make 2,000 films a year, or whatever the number is, but the truth is 90% films don't work. Economically they are unsuccessful.
Right.
So let's understand that when we make movies, around 10% or probably 12%, if a great year, then 18% films are successful and recover.
Right.
So people, and I tell this to people, बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं जिनको लगता है कि फिल्मों में ज्यादा पैसा बनता है, क्योंकि हम वही फिल्मों के बारे में सुनते हैं जो फिल्में कमाती है, सक्सेसफुल हो जाती है। और हमें ये लगता है, एंड ये मराठी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में भी है, कि बहुत सारे नए नए प्रोड्यूसर्स आते हैं, एक बिल्डिंग बना ली, 2 बिल्डिंग बना ली, यार मेरे पास 5-6 करोड़ है, 6 करोड़ में पिक्चर बन जाएगी, 3 करोड़ में बन जाएगी, मैं पिक्चर बना लूंगा इसके। लेकिन इकोनॉमिक्स क्या कहती है, अगर ध्यान से देखा जाए तो अगर 100 फिल्में बनती है, उसमें से शायद 10 फिल्में 100 करोड़ के ऊपर बनती है, 5 फिल्में 200 करोड़ के ऊपर बनती है, और 70% फिल्में शायद 10 या 12 करोड़ बनती है। तो